Hi book besties, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angel and today we are back with another 24-hour reading challenge. Yes, but not 24 hours straight. We're not there yet, okay? We'll get there one day, maybe. You'll have to stick around for that because I don't know when. So I'm gonna try to do this within like 3 or 4 days and we're just gonna be mood reading. I'm in the mood for a little bit of everything and I did already start the clock. Started out reading Keeping 13 by Chloe Walsh. This is the second book in the Boys of Tommen series. Beautifully heartbreaking, gut-wrenching, quite devastating. Literally all that I want in romance, but I don't know how much of this book I'll actually read throughout this video because I'm trying to savor it. I am annotating, so I plan on taking my time with this, but I feel like throwing a thriller in the mix because that's always fun. Not for the people in the books because they go through hell. They go through hell. And dare I say, I have the time of my life reading their stories, so it's always fun for me. Who knows? This vlog can go anywhere. It could also be a mess, so my apologies in advance. Because of course this is very much needed, and what's also needed is an audiobook. Audiobooks help tremendously with these challenges. Just in case I have to step away from my book, I can have an audio going on, and luckily my Libby app had the ebook and the audiobook ready to borrow for Perfect Couple by Sherry Lapina. But it's about a young couple and their apparently friendly neighbors, a twisty roller coaster ride of lies, betrayal, and the secrets between husbands and wives. Already sounds amazing. Anne and Marco Conti seem to have it all: a loving relationship, a wonderful home, and their beautiful baby Cora. When they are at a dinner party next door, a terrible crime is committed. Suspicion immediately lands on the parents, but the truth is a much more complicated story. Inside the curtained house, an unsettling account of what actually happened unfolds. Detective Rasbach, I don't know if I said that right, knows that the panicked couple is hiding something. Both Anne and Marco soon discover that the other is keeping secrets they've kept for years. What follows is the nerve-wracking unraveling of a family. Okay, that sounds good. I love a good juicy thriller. I want to be on the edge of my seat. So yeah, we'll be listening to that, and then I'll also probably be picking up Keeping 13 later, so yeah. Okay, so we've made it to chapter 5 in The Couple Next Door. Very fast paced. Little baby Cora already gone. Unfortunately, someone has taken her. And my thing is, why would they leave her at the house alone? That wasn't very smart on their end. They're being questioned by the police. Apparently, they're the biggest suspects right now. But yeah, I've been listening to it on audio because I have been reading this on my Kindle. So I've been going through and getting all my annotations from my Kindle to here. But now I'm going to continue The Perfect Couple and have a snack because I love a good snack. It's a few hours later. I have been pausing the clock when I showered and everything, and then it's also Sunday. So many people, all of my faves, post on Sundays, so it's like a treat. Like, it's video after video after video. It's always a good time on Sundays. But anyways, I made it to chapter 11, not very far, and we have 21 hours 3 minutes and 9 seconds left on the clock. But let me spill the tea, okay? Because I feel like thrillers, you get so much tea, like especially when it has to do with a couple. You get to see who's doing what behind whose back. You discover all the secrets, all the lies, the deception. Okay, it's messy, and I always have a good time. So let me fill you in, besties, because I know you're a little messy too. I know it. Don't even try to deny it. I already know. And it's okay. Judgment-free zone. Okay, so Anne and Marco, they ended up getting a detail wrong about what the baby was wearing. And it's like, how did you not know what the baby was wearing? But apparently she spit up on her onesie and she forgot that she changed her, and they were doing everything in the dark to not wake the baby up, which makes sense. But they told the detectives that she was wearing a light pink onesie, and then they ended up finding the onesie. But then she remembered, like, oh, I forgot I changed her. She wasn't wearing that. So that's a little suspicious. But I want to believe that Anne had nothing to do with this. So I'm turning a blind eye. Anne has been going through some postpartum depression. So people are kind of throwing that out there, like maybe that could be a reason or motive or why you would have done something to the child, because right now we don't know if Cora is dead or alive. But you guys, ultimately when it comes to thrillers, not a character insight is trustworthy, so I trust no one. I'm just hoping that baby Cora is okay. And I do have a cold, by the way, if I sound stuffy. For the jump scare, but it's been hours since I last updated you guys. hardly have read. 20 hours and 32 minutes 39 seconds, and I am about to pick up Keeping 13. I am really enjoying this. Okay, you guys, it's the next day. Such a gloomy day. It's pouring down raining. We have a tornado warning, so hopefully that passes soon. But I just made me some iced coffee. But I always feel like rainy, gloomy weather, best reading weather. Thrillers, fantasies, horrors, books like that. And we have 18 hours, 59 minutes, 49 seconds left. I left off reading Keeping 13. I can't really say much about it just because it is the second book and it is just really character driven. So it's just like little moments that are happening. I feel like I sound so sick. It's annoying me hearing myself talk, but I just love Johnny and Shannon so much. Like the pink phone, my heart. But I can say teenage boys, so annoying. I would hate to be a teenage boy in a locker room, and it's just like the book and like the topics in the book are so heavy that I forget that they're literally just kids. So I mean, it is good to see them act like kids because they are, but hey, what can I say? Boy locker room chat, annoying. But let's get into The Couple Next Door because I feel like so much has happened and I'm only 50% through. So the detective Rosbach, he still has it set in mind that one of the parents did something. So he decided to leave them alone, see what they do, and he went to go check out Anne's past. And it's looking like Anne's a bit crazy. You know, she might just be a little crazy. But I don't know, that was just one thing in her past that kind of had me looking at her sideways because what do you mean? I'm not sure where this story is headed, but I'm interested in seeing where it goes because a lot has happened. But yeah, let's go continue reading. It's just gonna be a cozy reading day. It's a few hours later. I'm on chapter 34 and right now I don't know who's the big mastermind behind this because I thought we were going in one direction, but it's looking like it may not be as simple as we think. But yeah, I'm 90% through, so we are about to go ahead and finish this. We have 17 hours and 27 minutes left. I'm going to have a little snack. It's basically like an adult Lunchable. So good. And obviously, did you guys seriously think I wasn't going to wash it down with a Dr. Pepper? Do you not know me at all? But I'm also about to put on the movie Practical Magic because I'm not going to talk about it too much, but prepare to be sick of me because listen, I don't follow the rules when it comes to seasons. The besties that have been here for a while, you guys know. July 5th is spooky season for me. I'm just so excited. So I'm going to watch Practical Magic. Spooky season, fall season genuinely just makes me the happiest girl ever. Like literally, I cannot escape Halloween talk. Like that's all I see on my For You page. Summerween. And I'm so excited. But yeah, I won't talk about it too much because you guys enjoy your seasons. Enjoy your seasons. It's just a me thing. Well, not just a me thing. It's a whole community of us spooky season lovers that just want it to be fall all year round. Enough yapping. Okay, so you guys, it's been a few days. I have not been filming, but no fear. We're going to finish this vlog hopefully by tomorrow. We have 17 hours and 2 minutes left. And you guys, I actually have been reading. I just haven't been reading necessarily for this video. And you guys know I'm still reading Keeping 13, and I'm trying to read at a snail's pace because I'm not ready to be done yet. So yeah, but I'm still really enjoying it. But we're going to pick out our next book for this video, and I have no idea if I'm in the mood for a cozy magical fantasy or a sick and twisted thriller. Like, it can go either way. I do love reading thrillers for 24-hour reading challenges, and just in general, it's definitely one of my favorite genres. But specifically for these challenges, I can read them pretty quickly, especially if it's fast paced. So I'm going to choose off camera and let you guys know when I have a decision. Chosen Gray After Dark. Are we shocked? I think not. But this book is by the same author that wrote Run on Red, and I know that it's a movie. I haven't read the book nor seen the movie, but I think it's pretty popular. But this book is about Miley. She dreams of being in the Olympics, but a tragic accident sidelines her dream. She takes a summer job at a mountain lodge in the wilderness, and there was a staffer there some years ago that went missing. Supposedly it was from a bear attack. Yeah, so they told her about it. They warned her about going out by herself, running in the woods by herself, stuff like that. But it doesn't really scare her. But it should, because on her morning run, she will be abducted and held captive at a cabin. And it says, can she outwit her captors and survive the wilderness before it's too late? So yeah, we're going to be figuring that out. Also, we are given her friend Brent's point of view, and they've been friends and training together for years. And yeah, there's kind of like this little romance between them because he confessed his feelings for her. She has not really said anything about her feelings. She's processing them. But like in her thoughts, you can tell that she loves him too. But yeah, that's like a little part of it. I do want to get this video finished by tomorrow, but I think I'm like my luteal phase or something. Like, I know my cycle will be here in like a couple of days, but I have no energy at all. Like, it's been hours since I've updated you, and I turned on a movie. So I am watching a movie. It's pretty good. I'm gonna finish the movie and then pick this back up and then read more tonight and see how I feel. Or maybe I just need some caffeine. I don't know. I love when I find the title in the books. All cats look gray after dark. Hi you guys, so it is the next day. I indeed was sluggish yesterday, so I hardly read. We have 15 hours and 9 minutes left, so we will be finishing that today and tomorrow. And it's just going to have to do, okay? Let me give you guys some updates with Gray After Dark. I'm on chapter 18. Miley has already been taken. So in Brent's POV, we get to see everyone that is searching for Miley, and they've been friends for like a really long time, so he knows her through and through. So I'm hoping it has a good ending. But yeah, so far it's not looking too good for Miley, but I'm enjoying this. It's really fast paced, and I think we'll probably finish this today. And it's a really gloomy day. It's been a really gloomy few couple of days. There's been like a tornado warning, so it might end up raining, but I love reading on a rainy day, so I'm not mad about it. Also, I have my coffee today. I'm a happy girl. I want to turn on some YouTube. I love having a long vlog playing in the back while I'm reading. You guys, I love like little plots within the bigger plot. I know that does not make sense. What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. But Miley, y'all know, she worked at this camp and she had a coworker named Wes, and they've developed a friendship, but Wes obviously has a crush on her, and you know, she went missing. So Brent came. Like I said, Brent and Miley, they also have this connection. So it's funny seeing Brent and Wes together because there's a search party and Brent cannot stand Wes, and it's so funny. And Wes is just trying to fill everything out because he had no idea about Brent, so he's trying to see like, what are you guys like? How long have you known each other? He's being annoying with these questions. Like, Brent is trying to focus on the task of finding Miley, and then Wes is just like, so how did you guys meet? That's funny. You guys, the priorities these people have, like obviously they're bad people, they're literally kidnapping people, but Miley thought to herself because something just happened. I nodded like that was totally reasonable. Kidnapping was fair game. Sex before marriage, not so much. Right. Because that's what you're concerned about after kidnapping multiple people? That's crazy. Thanks, Penelope. Thank you. Okay, you guys, back with some updates. We now have 12 hours and 51 minutes left. I am on chapter 53. We're nearing the end. Anxiety up here because shit is going down. But that is how you know the thriller is thrilling. Like, I need my anxiety to be all the way up here. I need to be on the edge of my seat. Like, what's going to happen? How are they going to get out of this? That is what I need. So yeah, let's go ahead and finish this because I need to know what's going to happen. Okay, all reviews will be at the end, by the way. 12 hours and 22 minutes and 22 seconds left. I did just finish Gray After Dark. Well, not just finish. I took like 2 hours to just chill. But here are my options for my next reads. We have The House in the Cerulean Sea, Cozy Fantasy, Little Fires Everywhere. Not sure what genre this is. I think it's just fiction. I don't know. I've heard great things about this, specifically the show. I heard that it's really good. And last but not least, we have Assistant to the Villain. This is like a fantasy rom-com, so could be fun. And again, me being a mood reader, I could go in a completely different direction, but I don't know. We will see. I will keep you updated. You guys, I had to pull out the light so I can speak to you guys. I hate Bella. I hate her. But I'm so proud of Shannon. She finally stuck up for herself. And sorry, I have Wizards of Waverly Place on for background noise. Guys, literally 5 minutes later, shit was handled. I love Aoife. I love Joey. I cannot wait for his story. So it's actually the next evening. I have not been filming. I've been sucking for this vlog, but I'm sorry. When you space out 24 hours, you really can tell how many hours you read per day, and sometimes I just read more and sometimes I just read less. Looks like I'm reading less, but we have 11 hours and 5 minutes left. I wasn't even going to film today. It's just been a really gloomy week and it's just killing my mood, but I'm going to binge Keeping 13 because I fear I cannot put it down. I need to move my bookmark, but I'm like 70% through and I have a lot of annotation to mark in here. Since I'm nearing the end, let me just say this book is actually more thrilling than many of the thrillers that I've read this year, okay? And that says a lot. I just keep fearing that that man is going to show up anytime, and I'm nearing the end, so he really could be on his way. I'm going to finish this and I'm going to be so sad when it's over. I just read chapter 63. I'm so scared. You guys, I'm on chapter 69. Something sad has happened. And as much as Gipsy can be annoying, I find him a little annoying. He's a bit much, you know? But I love him. And he's like one of those characters that doesn't take anything seriously. He takes nothing seriously. And sometimes you really just need that lightheartedness, especially because these are very heavy books. So I appreciate his lightheartedness. And I'm just so happy that Shannon has found Johnny and that she feels so safe with him. It's just so devastating, but it's just so good. No, literally. What do I do now? Now that I finished, what do I do now? What's gonna hit like that now? As you guys seen earlier, I decided to read Little Fires Everywhere simply because it's a short read and we don't have that much longer to go on the challenge. So I wanted something short. This book was pretty popular like a few years ago, but I have yet to read it or watch the show. So if you're like that as well, don't worry. I will inform you about what it's about, meaning I'm gonna read the synopsis, so don't worry. It says, in Shaker Heights, a placid, progressive suburb of Cleveland, everything is planned, from the layout of the winding road to the colors of the houses to the successful lives its residents will go on to lead. And no one embodies this spirit more than Elena Richardson, whose guiding principle is playing by the rules. Enter Mia Warren, an enigmatic artist and single mother who arrives in an idyllic bubble with her teenage daughter Pearl, in a disregard for the status quo that threatens to upend carefully ordered community. Suspicious of Mia and her motives, Elena is determined to uncover the secrets of Mia's past, but her obsession will come at an unexpected and devastating cost. So yeah, this starts out with literal little fires everywhere. Everyone is convinced that Izzy is the one who set the fires in her house, but I'm not convinced. Two completely different families. Moody, which is one of Elena's sons, has taken a liking to Pearl, Mia's daughter, and they've become besties. They're spending all of their time together, and Mia is noticing a change in Pearl, and she's happy for her that she's living a regular teenage life, making friends, doing what teenagers do. But on the other hand, she's a bit concerned about all the changes. So when Elena offers Mia a job working for them, she thinks it'll kind of be a good idea so she can keep an eye on Pearl since she's always there at their house. And then we have Elena on the other hand. She is very wary of Mia and Pearl, mainly Mia. So she's digging around in Mia's past, trying to find whatever she can find to prove that like she's hiding something. And let me just say, I love Mia. I love her. Like, she is not going to be fake. Like Elena, she tries to like play nice, but Mia is not gonna kiss her ass. She's just like, she's very unbothered, and I love that. And I want to continue listening to the audio while I do things. Okay, you guys, time to wrap up this video by doing our book wrap up, because that makes sense, right? Okay, we started off this video with The Perfect Couple. I listened to the audio and while also reading on my Kindle. And I've been editing the video and I kept calling it The Perfect Couple. They were definitely not the perfect couple, let me tell you that. Secrets, lies, deception, things I love within a thriller. I definitely had no idea where this story was going to go, and I did not expect it to go in the direction that it did. So I was pleasantly surprised. With thrillers, I feel like I can't really give a proper wrap up because it could get really spoilery real quick. So I'll just say that I recommend it. I really liked it. I was fairly entertained. I think I'm going to give this a 3.75. I may or may not round up on Goodreads. Of course, Penelope is coming, because why not? Then we read Grey After Dark. This was so fast-paced. I love me a fast-paced thriller. It keeps me on my toes. I was so scared for Miley, so scared for her. I definitely checked the trigger warnings going into this book. I could see how this could be a bit triggering for some people, but this is one I really enjoyed. I'm gonna rate this 4.25 stars. Really good, and I want to read more books from Noelle. And then we have Keeping 13, 5 stars. 5 freaking stars. This was devastating, heartbreaking, dare I say anxiety inducing, because why was this more thrilling than most of the thrillers that I read this year? I was on the edge of my seat thinking that a certain person was going to show up at any time. You guys, I love these characters so much, and I cannot fathom that these are not real people and these are not my friends, because I just want to give them all a big hug. I'm just so excited for all of their stories. Like, I miss these characters so much. Like, I keep thinking about them, and I went on Pinterest because I like looking at character art, and I kind of did see a spoiler for Joy and Aoife's story, but it's okay. I'm so excited. And this was such a slow burn of a book, and I love a slow burn. Like, I'm talking, Shannon didn't even get fully comfortable around this man until nearly halfway through the book. And I say man, but these are like 17, 16-year-olds, not man, but I love a good slow burn. Like, make me work for it, please. The writing is not anything spectacular, but these are the type of books that you can get lost in. Like, I forget that I'm reading. Okay, but overall, I love this so much. Definitely read this if you're like in a good headspace, I will say, because this is definitely not your fluffy romance, okay? Don't know when I will be reading Saving Six. I like to spread out my emotional distress, so yeah, but I cannot wait for it. And then we ended off with Little Fires Everywhere. You guys, this book was so good. So good. I'm sorry that I did not give you guys many updates. I pretty much just listened to the audio. So good. I feel like the writing was very easy to understand. You get the point of view of so many characters, but it's not at all confusing, because it can be confusing sometimes if you have a lot of characters, but not confusing. I feel like it really takes a lot of skill to bring all of the characters to life, and Celeste did that. She really did. This was a story about many things, like motherhood, race, what's right and what's wrong, and many other things. And it's full of drama, full of so many things happening. There are many points in the book, while listening to the audiobook, that I was like, mouth on the floor, like so much drama. I think Izzy was definitely one of my favorite characters because I liked how she played by her own rules. Like, she was her own person. Loved Izzy. I'm gonna give this 4 stars. And that is all the books that we read during this challenge. Next time we do this challenge, we're gonna make it shorter, okay? Because this took way too long. I want to attempt to do the 2-day 12-hour, and then eventually the full 24 hours. But okay, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. I feel like it was kind of all over the place, but hopefully it was still enjoyable. And if you have made it up to this point in the video, you are a real one. But also comment down below this emoji, just because I like to watch my videos all the way through. And it's kind of like an inside joke that only the besties know, so leave it down below so I know for besties or not. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm actually filming another video, so, well, actually I'm about to. I'm doing too much. Bye.